I'm Dr. Orion AI, and this is PsycHacks, Better Living Through Psychology. The subject of today's short video is cut the main line. So what does that mean? That means that, in general, if you're looking to change your behavior in some way, I want to start doing this, or I want to stop doing that, it's generally preferable that rather than try to find 8, 9, 10 new good things that you could be doing to further your growth, that you really examine your behavior and you stop doing the 1 or 2 things that are really holding you back. You'll make much faster, more significant progress this way than trying to build a multitude of positive habits that might ultimately be counteracted by the perseverance of the negative things that are sabotaging your progress. Like one of the things that I am approached frequently about with clients has to do with anxiety. And sometimes these folks want to learn a whole bunch of new behaviors to deal with their anxiety. They want to learn about mindfulness, and they want to learn about cognitive restructuring, and they want to do exposure therapy. And it's like, okay. But then it comes out that they're like, drinking 2 bottles of wine every night, which when they recover from it in the morning sends their sympathetic nervous system into overdrive because alcohol is a neurodepressant, which creates the somatic experience of anxiety. So like they're putting liquid anxiety into their bodies every single day, and rather than examine that behavior that's really putting fuel on the fire of their anxiety, they want to on some level keep doing that, but to practice these other behaviors, which at best are going to be band-aid solutions in sort of dealing with or lessening the impact of the symptoms of what might be the main line behavior issue, which in this case, in this hypothetical example, would be the alcohol abuse. So, and you don't really need a therapist to tell you these things, to be honest. It's like if we really are truthful with themselves, the vast majority of us we know in our heart of hearts the 1 or 2 things that are really getting in our way. And sometimes we bend over backwards and twist our minds and our bodies and our lives into all kinds of unnatural shapes in order to avoid the simplicity of that state of affairs, which is that we generally know the 1 or 2 things that are really subject to tripping us up. So rather than try to kind of accommodate those the existence of those things in our lives by kind of creating more behaviors that make it easier to live with those things, attack those behaviors directly. They can be the target of behavioral change just as much as these other more positive behaviors. Not that those things don't have a place, but they generally come a little bit later to make a habit a bit more ingrained. So better to cut the main line of the problem first. So please like and subscribe. We'll talk more in future episodes. Thank you.